Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and welcome to my very first video of 2023. Happy New Year to each and every one of you, and wishing you the most positive and brightest New Year, and whatever goals and resolutions you've made. I hope that they all come true for you all, and I uh, could not be more thankful to have you watching my videos and to have you here on my channel for a brand new year. I mean, one year ends, another begins, and uh, for 2023, it looks like we've got a lineup of tremendous blockbusters. It's that time of year where I share with you my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2023. And in the past, I know I've limited it to top five, but this year there's too many I'm hyped for to just to do top five. So screw it. I'm gonna go all out and do top 10. So without further ado, if you want to know my list, then just keep watching. At number 10, Wish. Yes, Disney are finally using the Wish Upon a Star concept for the first time since Pinocchio, and I just pray that Wish is a stronger movie than The Strange World, which was a clear flop, and this looks like it will have Encanto vibes, and I did see the protagonist with a adorable goat character in one promotional image. I just cannot wait to see how gorgeous the animations are going to be, and just to hear what grandiose songs they've come up with for this one. And I hope this one has a decent Disney antagonist with a villain song, please. At number 9, Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan's movie for this year. Now that Nolan has cut ties with Warner Brothers, I'm most curious to see how well he'll work with a different studio. Oppenheimer, I think, is his first movie that's based on a real life person, because of course his Dark Knight trilogy was based on a fictional superhero, but Oppenheimer was a real guy, and Cillian Murphy looks like he's going to sell the role as he always does. And Tenet, his movie from 3 years ago now, turned out to be my favorite. So I if this one is just as original, and I don't care if it's complicated and one you have to pay attention to, I'm all for original filmmaking. Number 8, The Flash. I mean, this may be my least anticipated of the DCU movies we're guessing this year, but this is the DCU's 10th anniversary, so I will support each of the three of them to no end. The Flash looks like it's going to be DC's multiverse of madness, so with I've heard rumors of Michael Keaton's Batman showing up, and even Michael Shannon's General Zod, and it sounds like it's going to be a story about the Flash, using time travel to save his mother's life. So that has potential to be a powerful and moving story for the character. And say what you want about the Ezra Miller controversy making you want to boycott the movie. Yeah, I too have lost respect for him after his behavior, but I'm not going to judge The Flash based on my opinion of Ezra Miller. I'm going to judge Miller's performance. At number 7, Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods, the DC movie we were supposed to get last December, but they pushed it back because of Avatar: The Way of Water. This Shazam looks this Shazam looks more exhilarating and action-packed than its predecessor, and more time with the Foster family. And Rachel Zeller is gonna kill it in her role as a superhero. not long to wait now. And I know this is the one DC movie with no controversy. At number 6, Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom. Yes, this is my most controversial movie to be hyped for. I know most likely only 5% of the population of the planet are looking forward to this movie because of course, after the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp controversy and the trial last year. I am not forcing you to like Amber Heard. I totally see where you're coming from if you have turned away from her because of the Johnny Depp incident, but I still like her as an actress, and I'm overjoyed they have not recasted her despite the fans commanding them to, because I cannot see anybody in the role of Mera but her, and plus it's gonna be the avatar of the DCU, as the underwater visuals James Wan promises are going to be godlike. That's why they pushed it back to this December to take some extra time to work on the underwater visuals, and finally we're getting it this year. Please do not push it back to 2024. I want to see Aquaman 2 now. At number 5, this looks like it's going to be a significant year in animation, and Across the Spider-Verse takes my number 5 spot, the sequel to what now could be my favourite Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse, from 5 years ago. The more I think about Into the Spider-Verse, the better and better it gets. Holy shit. And Across the Spider-Verse looks like Sony won't let us down with this follow-up that has a ton rising on it. I know I'm going to be speechless by how stunning the animation's going to be. I just cannot wait to swing through New York with Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen particularly. She's my favourite, and looking cute. And I would love this to be a darker sequel that, pushes Miles as a character even further to the edge. And Sony, you may have fucked up with Morbius and Hotel Transylvania 4 last year, but with Across the Spider-Verse this year, all is forgiven. At number 4, it's a god! The Super Mario Brothers movie. I mean, yeah, this is going to be, Illumination's crowning achievements, and the biggest box ticking video game movie of all time. I can already tell. I mean, it's finally one that's animated and is entirely faithful to the games, with no unnecessary live action human characters, and the comedy from the trailers isn't cringe. Finally, it's funny, and Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach and Jack Black as Bowser, some of the most pitch-perfect voice acting casting decisions of the year. Yeah, this is going to transport me right back to when I played Mario Kart with my sister in our childhood days. At number 3, my most anticipated animated movie for 2023, Elemental, by the studio that can do no wrong, Pixar. I mean, finally, an original Pixar movie that is getting a cinematic release. First one, literally since Onwards, and Ember, she looks like the single most stunning Pixar lead I have ever seen, and I and it's great that Pixar are finally doing a romance-based story. I think this world that they have invented is going to have some electrifying world building, and I hope it has moments that make us weep like a baby, like a Pixar not normally do. I mean, I'm sure it's from the director of the disappointing Good Dinosaur, but I think Peter Song is far above his experimental filmmaking days now. This movie looks like he has found his footing. At number two, The Marvels, my most anticipated superhero movie this year, hands down. And I know I'm the biggest biased Captain Marvel fanboy out there. Whether The Marvels can dethrone the 2019 Captain Marvel as my favourite from Marvel remains to be seen. But one thing's for certain, it is going to be the next bigger Avengers movie uh, well, with Kamala from the Marvels joining the team, as well as Carol's best friend's daughter, who we saw in the first movie, and WandaVision, and of course Brie Larson. She is a literal goddess in this world, and and I have proudly followed her YouTube channel and will proudly support the Marvels every step of the way. Nia DaCosta is also directing. I cannot wait to see how her directing compares to Anna Boden and Ryan Flex, and I and I sure some will be anticipating Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 and Guardians 3 more, but my love for Captain Marvel is still sky high, and this would have been my number one if not for one more that I think could hold a special place in my heart. My number one most anticipated movie for 2023 would have to be Barbie. Yes, I know you're all going, Harry, aren't you the wrong gender to want to see this movie? I am a proud brony and My Little Pony fanboy, and Barbie means just as much to me. I mean, me and my sister watched the freaking shit out of the Barbie movies as kids. And this year, to celebrate Barbie's release, I'm going to be reviewing the animated Barbie movies on my channel leading up to it. And Margot Robbie, she looks like the spitting image and the most flawless live action Barbie. I mean, what a queen, and Ryan Gosling as Ken are also a perfect fit. And I would love to see Barbie's sisters Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea also make an appearance here. And it just, production wise, it looks unbelievably glamorous. And this looks like Greta Gerwig's Labor of Love. You could see, well, just how much of a Barbie expert as she is. So I trust her to bring Barbie to the big screen in the best way. And I'm getting super impatient for a Marvel's trailer, but I was pleasantly surprised we got one for Barbie in December, which I will review real soon. So yeah, I am proud to call Barbie my most anticipated movie for 2023. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen and movie fans everywhere, my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2023. And I hope to have as much cinema trips this year as possible and less viewing of movies on streaming. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. And what are your top 10 most anticipated movies for 2023? Are you also on the hype train for my picks or not so much? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I share my least anticipated movies for 2023. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.